If you haven't read the first part of this article, I recommend going back to it so you don't miss anything. Return to previous article. You yourself successfully create what you create based on what you have inside. Each of us functions according to our own model of the world, and the way we see and perceive things is the way they truly are for us. This means that most of the time we see things in basically the same way. Have you noticed that in dating or marriage you usually choose a similar type of person? At work, the same bosses keep showing up, and no matter what you do, the things you least want persist, and all your problems have one common denominator, you. Because inside you, you have a certain way of seeing things. You have memories that support all of this. Along with memories, you also have emotions and feelings, and you create a system of beliefs, all of which depend on what you have experienced in life. At some point in your life, you stop and say, "Why am I so exhausted? What's wrong with me? Why am I so broken?" Then, depending on who you spend time with, you might come across a book that tells you, the reason you're so broken is because inside you lives the ego. And this ego causes all your problems. The question is there really some little or big ego inside you? I don't believe that there is an ego inside us, nor do I believe that we have an inner saboteur or troublemaker who causes our problems and suffering. But what is it then? Well, that's all. You might go to someone else or read another book and learn that it's because of your past. It's because of what happened to you when you were a child. It's because of what happened to your parents. That's why you're so broken. So now we can blame our present problems on our past. Just by the way, it's not your past itself, but how you internally process and represent your past right now. Another explanation might be that before you came into this world, you chose what it would be like. You chose your life experiences, suffering, and events. You chose your mother, father, uncle, and everything they did to you, or you chose your physical and health problems. Each of these beliefs I've mentioned is simply telling you, it's already too late. That's just how it is, and you can't do anything about it. And what about past lives? Surely it's some kind of karmic debt. In some past life, you must have done something very bad. So now, you're paying the price. Some even say that these are life lessons, that they must go through them to understand something, to learn something. But then if you ask such a person, and how many times have you already gone through this? How many times have you experienced it? The answer might be 17 times. At that point, one can only wonder if this person is really learning their life lessons very quickly. The truth is, rather, that such a person experienced something and somehow clung to it. Maybe it protects them, maybe it guides them. But in reality, the main truth is that what we hold inside, we attract. Another person might believe it's genetic or some energetic bond passed from generation to generation. We could find countless reasons and theories about why we are the way we are. It doesn't matter what you believe now, or which category you fall into. What is truly verifiable and certain is that you were the fastest sperm to reach the egg, and after about 9 months you were born. That's simple. Once you were born, you automatically return to the beginning of the first article in this series, the list of core beliefs. You found yourself in an environment in which you had to learn to survive, gain skills, and so on. And the result is what you are experiencing right now. And it's because you are amazing and wonderful, because you successfully learned how to create what you are now creating.